G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. I'm Chrissy, thanks for joining me, and wanted to say hello to all our friends. First of all, wanted to say thank you to Wendy and Janice who are moderating the stream, so thank you. And g'day Peg, hello John, hello, how you going? Okay, Marcy, hello my darling. Pamela, hello. Let me see. Okay, alright. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, welcome, and of course here we are with this project that's taken me a while. I have put it aside, and a lot of people have been asking, and I do have to finish this. And I think one of the reasons why I've actually put it off a little bit is because of the Queen's face. I've used colour pencil, but I don't like what it's done, so I'm problem solving. So this is actually oh, hi Nanette, g'day Heidi, hello, how you going? And so what I've done is I've used the kneaded eraser to pick as much as I can off without damaging the tooth, because I think I've damaged the tooth. So it'll be interesting to see how I go, and you can see the blue coming through. But what I wanted to do is to work on this area, and if I get brave enough in front of a live stream, in front of everyone, is to tackle the face, which I think I need it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, hang on a sec. Okay, all right, hang on, I'm just adjusting the sound on the music, sorry, I do beg your pardon, hang on a sec. All right, hang on a sec. Maybe I just turn it off a little bit. Okay, here we go, I think this is it. Hollow out her face and put a prince in her head. Oh, okay, this will be good. All right, so no, sorry, I beg your pardon. I've actually turned down the music so we can all hear. So here we go. Let's just see. Okay, here we go. And what I'll do is I'll put this up just so you can see what I'm looking at. And I'm actually going to be working on, like I said, this area. For people who have just tuned in or just discovered me, this is the surface that I'm using is Pastelmat. I'm using pan pastels, I'm using pastel pencils, and all kinds of tools, like I'm using the soft tools. Oh, g'day Rob, hello, how you going? I'm using the applicator from Pan Pastels, and brushes, anything that's going to give me the outcome that I'm looking for. So I just wanted to say, how is everyone going? Hope all is well with everyone. I just need to put my glasses on so I can see better. This is good. Okay, so if you have any questions, and if you've got anything to share, just go ahead, and hopefully I'll see what's going on. So here we go. Now this is really interesting, because this area has to be really dark. So yeah, so I'm just going to get my reference up so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. I'd like to talk a lot, but hopefully Sergio, hello, how you going? Nice to see you. Oh my gosh, it's been a while, hasn't it? Everything is great here in Atlanta. It's finally fall. Well, you know what? It's getting warm here, which I love so much. Yeah. Okay, so let me just get going. Okay, I'm using glassine paper just so my hand doesn't pick up the pastel. I just want to use a tool that I think that I'd like to use. Conveniently, I'm going to hide the face, so I'm not liking her at the moment. I know that it will work. It will work at some point. I just have to work on this a little bit more. So the dark bit that I'm going to use, I'm actually going to use black, which, you know, well, it's something which I want to be very careful how I use, because I don't want it to contaminate all the areas. But I have missed everyone. Andrea, hello, how you going? Oh, Will, hello, how you going? Oh, nice to see you. Oh, that's nice. All right, so I'm just going to concentrate on this area. I don't know how it'll... Barbara, hello, welcome, nice to see you. Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? Okay, so I don't know, can I just ask a question? Like, what does everyone think about black? Are you scared to use it, or are you not? Like, sometimes I'm not scared, but sometimes I am. So in this situation, because I've actually put a colour underneath, I'm not as scared as I thought I might be, but I still am, because I don't want it to contaminate the rest of what I'm doing so far. So Wendy says, Chrissy, no, you cannot ask questions. That's our job. Okay, all right, here we go. Ask away, ask away. Yeah, so it's about time I finish this. So everyone just keeps on reminding me on how is that project going, and I just keep on fobbing you guys off, because I was getting a bit stressed out about this lady's face. Okay, but I know that I'll figure it out. I mean, I've done small faces before, so I don't know what the big issue is, but, you know, hey. Hello, Gabriella. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Will says, I'm going very well. Got a call this morning. An offer I put in on another house just got accepted. Oh, my gosh. Look at you. You know what? You're going to be retiring before you know it, Will. Yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure. Yeah. Okay. Kathy, hello, welcome. Nice to hello all. I love black, by the way. I mean, so do I, but I've just got to be careful how I use it, hey. Yeah. And I mean, speaking of black, I've got to tell you a little story of what happened to me late last week after the live stream last week. Well, as you know, I've got a day job, and I like to go walking in my lunch break. And where I go to walk, it's called Warrabrook Wetlands. Okay, Warrabrook. Well, the wetlands is that there's. It's not like a swamp, but there's like sort of like a lake and a river, and then there's it's pretty tropical, so to speak. Well, you know. Anyway, so of course I like to go walking there, and of course I had my headphones on, and you know, wasn't paying attention to what was going on around me, and I just happened to look up, and I saw a snake about 1.5 meters away from me, and I looked up, and it was black, and it's a red belly black snake. Now, of course, this is a venomous snake, and you know what? Talking about jumping out of your pants, that's what happened to me. I just was in total shock, because as soon as I saw it, it just slithered away from me. And of course, this particular snake, you know, doesn't go for you, right? As soon as it sees you, it goes away, like it slithers away. But oh my gosh, can I just say I was just scared out of my pants, honestly. And I thought, and of course I haven't gone there since. Well, you know what? I could have peed my pants, actually. That's what I could have, that's what would have happened. But I was just so scared. Oh my gosh. So, you know what? It's so dangerous, like in day-to-day life. You know what? If you go swimming here in Australia, there's jellyfish, right? So you get stung. I mean, you know, spiders, snakes, anyway. But I just thought I'd share, like, seriously? Yeah. I'm thinking to myself, and of course I knew that there were snakes there, but I just thought to myself, well, you know what, out of sight, out of mind. Well, now it is not out of sight, out of mind. I saw it and I'm not going there again. I'm going to find another place to walk. So there you go. Yeah. Yeah. So that's been the exciting part of what's happened since I've actually last spoke to you. So I know that snakes are around, but I don't get to see them. Chandri, hello. What creepy Australian deadly story is she telling? Oh, yes. Yeah. Andrea says, Chrissy, will you continue to go for your walks? Because I wouldn't. Well, you know what? I'm going to continue going for my walks, but just not in that area. Dave, hello. Hello, how are you going? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you here for a while. She's probably going to get a treadmill. You know what? That's what I should be doing, Nanette. But you know what? I've got no place to put it where I am. Yeah, I should do a treadmill. But, you know, the scenery is so nice. It's just a shame that there are these horrible... Well, you know, this is their land, or this is their habitat, so I'm intruding into their habitat. So, hey, let's just put it that way anyway. Yeah. And of course, I just wanted to say, like, a big shout out to Will from Unmasked Art here, who is our friend, of course, and just wanted to say how nice it was that Will was on the live stream when we were talking, you know, art and everything else. So I just wanted to say again a great big thank you to Will for being a guest here on this on the live stream. And for those who missed it, you know, feel free to go into the YouTube channel, into my YouTube channel, and you know, go back and perhaps maybe you can listen to us chat, which was very nice. Rob says, at least you're not the gardener there, Chrissy. I know, could you imagine? And there are gardeners, like there are people that mow the lawns and that do all of those things. Could you imagine like what they see every day? I mean, oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Oh, it was a pleasure, Chrissy. Oh, thank you so much. You are such a sweetheart for saying that. Dave says, I'm about to open a gallery here in the UK, so feeling great. Oh, Dave, do tell. Please tell us more about it. That would be so nice to hear. Sergio says, Chrissy, you should cook up a whole live stream interview series because you rocked it last week. Oh, wow. Well, you know, that's Will, you know, that's our friend Will. So I like those Q&As. I think what's really nice about those is that, well, I mean, I know, you know, oh, okay, no masking film for this project, or did I miss it? No, well, there was, I think, there was a while ago. Now, this is going back, this project is going back a while, so I've got to remember, I think there was masking film, actually, but, yes, well, yeah, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought there. I can't believe that I actually forgot what I was saying, because I can have two conversations at the same time. But okay, all right. Yeah, no, sorry, Will. No, there would have been masking film, but I just yeah. All right. Okay. Some of the pans that I'm using here: burnt sienna extra dark here, and okay. Dave says I'm opening it in Ainsley, North Wales, based in Beaumaris. Exciting times, busy, busy, busy. Oh yes, if you're having an exhibition, that would be like, how many pieces do you have, Dave? Like, you know, is it a solo exhibition, or are you entering in some of your pieces? How are you doing this? This would be really good. Sergio says, Chrissy, well, there's plenty of friends around here with interesting stories. John, Nanette, Rob, Chandri, and so many others to meet, and ourselves, of course. You know what? Would you, here's a question. I would love to have you guys on the live stream. You know what? If you guys would love to be on a live stream when every Wednesday, would you like to be a guest? And if you do, please private message me, and we can arrange for you to be on, you know, which would be really great. It's nice to read, you know, your chats as they're coming in, as we're doing these, but I would love to have you on. So if you want to, you know, I would love to have you on a live stream as a guest, and we can just talk. That would be nice. Okay, yes. Kathy says, I used masking film on Pooh Bear on my mural, and the acrylic paint didn't bleed under it. Like I was worried about. Oh yes, I mean, it'd be interesting to see on the wall there, Kathy, like what masking film did you use? I'm interested. Dave says, no, my own gallery with a partner. Lots of new pastel art from me. Yippee! Oh, wonderful! Oh, that's wonderful. You'll have to share it. Share your art with Xrissart. You're going to have to share when this is going to happen. And you know what you should also do on opening night, you should also have, like, for example, like a little video, you know, talking and going through the gallery. That would be wonderful to see. You have to share that. No point me being on Chrissy, only John would understand me, and I have no knowledge of art. Oh my gosh, don't be silly. Don't be saying that. Understand you? What do you mean? Like, of course. If people can understand the way I speak, why wouldn't they understand you? Oh, Kathy says, I used Express It. Oh, okay. Did you? Oh, that's really good. Okay. Dave says, Nanette, pastels, acrylic, and watercolours along with guest artists. Oh, look. You're going to have to share. You know, Dave, you're going to have to share this for sure. Yes. Yep. Okay. All right. So I just want to get a few streaks in this area here. Not the black section where I just use black. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm using all kinds of tools. So again, the 1/8 of an inch Taklon is just a synthetic brush, which is helping me get all these little lovely little details that I like so much. Okay, I'll just leave that there for the time being. Nearly there, just want to add a few more. Will do, Chrissy. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I hope everyone is keeping well as well. So on your side, it's Zeely. Hello, hi Chrissy. Hello, how you going? Nice to see you. I'm not quite sure if you're seeing this. I can zoom in if you like. Maybe that's what I should do. Let me just... Okay, let me just zoom in a little. How about that? Yeah, so... John goes, what? When I was born... I'm not going to repeat that. Don't believe that. Okay, so I might have to now start using some... soon I'll be using pastel pencils, and I'll be using... Okay. This is Diary Lied Yellow Tint. Okay, here we go. Some people would probably use pastel pencil at this point, but I really enjoy using the brush. I couldn't tell you why. It's just that I find I'm getting quite a bit of control, I suppose, when I'm picking up the pastels. So, yeah. So just wondering if you've got any questions for me. I mean, it's purely much a hangout here, isn't it? I mean, we just hang out and just talk everything except for art, don't we? Okay, okay, Dave says, okay, wow, Chrissy looking good. Sergi says, Chrissy, on a scale from 1 to never, how hard are you avoiding the Queen's face right now? Oh, wow, okay. On a scale from 1 to never, well, it's not going to be never because it has to finish, but I tell you what, it's up there. I can't avoid it because I have to finish this project. If anything, it's my credibility that's on the line, so I've got to finish it. And when it comes to this here, I tell you what, I've got a few things up my sleeve because I think I've actually damaged the tooth, and I'm going to see if I can salvage it somehow. If I can't salvage it, I've got a way which I can salvage the painting. Not so much this queen here, but the painting. So let's just see how we go, hey? That's a very good question. I like that. Wendy says, Chrissy, do you realise you aren't wearing sleeves, right? Okay, yes, I know. Because you know why? It's actually starting to get warm here in Australia. So, yes. Which... yeah, so, yes, so that's what's happening. It's actually getting very warm here in Australia. Is it the solstice? I don't know when the solstice starts. Is it the 22nd, the 23rd? I don't know. You know, yesterday. Yeah, so you know what? Things are starting to get warm here, so I don't have to wear coats or anything like that. So, Steve, hello. How do people come up with visions of surrealism? After much thought, I am convinced they took too many pills from the 60s. Oh, that'd be me. That'd be me. Yeah, that's a very... oh, gosh. You know, I get that a lot as well. You know, Chrissy, what were you thinking? Yes. Nanette says, Chrissy, if you have damaged the tooth, could you apply some workable fixative to the face only? Well, I tell you what. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. And I've done that with a coloured pencil piece. Yes, I probably could put a fixative and then work on top. That would be a very good idea. But you know what I actually thought of? If I'm going to tackle this, if the face doesn't come up the way I want it to, I'm actually going to do a separate piece on her on another pastel matte paper and make it 3D. So I will stick her on top of that and make it a 3D, and that I've done that on a color pencil piece, and it actually looks quite interesting. So that's what I thought of. But yes, those are two things. I like that, Nanette. Sergio says, Chrissy, credibility. This is not about any sterile credentials. You have to meet up with us. This is about art, experience, enjoying ourselves and learning from one another. Yes, I know, but if I say that I've got to do something, if I've said I've got to do something, I've got to do it, you know. Yeah. But yes, no, totally understand, Sergio. I think I agree with you, Steve, says Nanette. Peggy says, Chrissy, do you have the brush and pencil touch-up texture? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I'm not quite sure whether, I don't know, maybe I could use that. That's... Nolani, hello, welcome. Nice to see you here. Yes. I know, Peg, yeah. I mean, that's an option. That is an option for sure. I've got to think about it though. That's the thing. I've got to think about it. Yeah. Okay, Marcy says, Chrissy, I'm very interested in hearing the ideas regarding damaged tooth. I've got a piece set aside for just that reason. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you a little story. A while back, I was doing a coloured pencil piece. And I had damaged the tooth, and so then I was ready to just chuck it in the bin because I had spent so much time, and of course it's coloured pencil, need I say more? It was coloured pencil, and I'd spent so much time on so much of it, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to persevere, and I ended up going ahead, and I actually did. It was it was a piece on the actual art piece, and I decided to do it on a separate piece and then stick it on, and it actually looked really, really good. And then I decided for it to balance, I decided to do a few other bits that were raised and to balance it out, and it actually turned out really good. I was actually surprised. So I managed to salvage that piece, and I framed it, and it was really, really good. I was really, really happy with it. Soju says, Chrissy, in other news, your hair looks fabulous today. You know why? Because I washed it. I washed my hair. Yeah, okay. And then it says, I use Blick's brand. Get a workable fixative, not a final fixative. Yes. Yep. I've got that. So, yeah, no, that's a very good tip. Yes. Yes. Yeah. 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 There we go. All right, I think I'm going to have to start using the pastel pencils now. Just a little bit more. Wendy says, Chrissy washes her hair once a month, and it was just for y'all. I can't even say that. For you all today. How sweet. Copycat Joanna, hello there. You are all hello. How are you all doing? Nice to see you. Bila, hello, nice to see you here. Yes, yeah, that's right. I just washed my hair for this occasion. Cherry, hello. Hi, everyone. Bit late and can't stay for long. That's okay, my darling. Just, it's nice of you to pop in and say hi. Okay. But yes. Very funny. Yeah. Okay. I've got to say, you know what? The amount of layers that I just get on here, I don't know if... Deb, hello. How you going? Nice to see you. I don't know if... I know that every artist works differently, but I would be really interested to see the people that use, or the artists that use Pastelmat. Like, how do you go with layers? Like, do you just keep on layering like I do? Like, I don't stop. Like, I layer until you just can't put any more on. Like, I can see that to the point where the pastel is moving. So, but for that to happen, I know that I've put on like a heck of a lot of pastel. And I'm really, really curious for those who are, who use Pastelmat, like, do you, like put heaps of layers? Like, that's really, I'm really interested. I don't know. Yeah. All right, I think pastel pencils have to start coming in now. And this sort of goes here. I just need to put this down here first. Chrissy is like the only streamer I can actually watch due to time zones. Yes, because you know what? We're just like, Joanna, we're only like a couple of hours difference, aren't we? Like, it's got to be, what time is it there? It's probably like in Japan. What is it like about? Yeah, it would be like, yeah, it would be about a couple of hours difference for sure. 9 o'clock or something like that. That's for sure. Sergi says, Chrissy, the way I currently layer my Pastelmat is on top of my other paper pads. in my drawer because I have 50 shades of busy. Oh, I love it. I just love it. That's good. I've missed you, actually. I've missed seeing you. Woohoo, Wendy. Tell Chrissy we have a guest here for her, please. Who's that? Woohoo, Wendy. Tell Chrissy we have a guest for her, please. Tell me, what's that going on? What's that? Have I missed something? Have I missed something? Oh, you know what, Peg, do tell. Deb says, Chrissy, I'm so glad to see you bringing back this piece to work on. She's been in my head wondering how she would end up. Well, you know what? It's going to happen. Like, you know, rain, hail or shine, you know, it's going to happen. Steve says, Chrissy, here's a question. After drawing with coloured pencils on black paper, would you spray it with a final fixative for preservation, or would you, or would it splotch the black paper? You know what? I don't think I would use fixative. Like, I would just steer away from it. That's me, but there might be other people in the chat that might be thinking differently, but I would steer away from it. Kirsten, hello, welcome, nice to see you here. Hello. Joanna says, Chrissy, it's just 10 p.m. now and your stream is just after work, so it's perfect. Oh, wonderful. Do you work this late? My goodness. John says, Chrissy, dear Chrissy, I'm so sorry. I will have to go. I'm on night shift tonight and must get some sleep. Well, John, thank you so much for popping by to say hello. You are so welcome. Thank you so much. And take it easy. Arnie, hello. Hello. How you going? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Okay. All right. All right. Now, this doesn't look like much, but I promise you it will in the end. Fingers crossed. Okay, all right. So, this area here, where am I? Okay. Actually, I'm going to use brown. Now, can I did this on purpose because I just want to show you what this sharpener does. Now, I know people talk about sharpeners and how to sharpen your pencils. Now, I've got everything. Like, I've got the cheaper sharpeners. I've got all sorts of sharpeners going on. Like, I've got these and all of that. But I think if I'm very... Arnie, hang on, where's that? Oh, Deborah, hello, welcome, nice to see you here. Deborah says, when you don't use black, what pastel colours do you use? Okay, here we go. I use this. This is really dark, and it is Raw Umber Extra Dark. This is my third one, my third pan, but I use that a lot. But I do use black. I do use black. Nice to see you too, Chrissy. Oh, Arnie says, very good. Okay, I just wanted you to see how this sharpens, because I know that people talk about sharpening pencils. I mean pastel pencils, and you know what? I think this has got to be the con with pastel pencils, sharpening pastel pencils. Now, I know some people use blades. They use certain like the sharpener that I like, the rotary sharpeners. Well, I'm going very, very slow here, and I'm trying to get a very sharp edge here. Okay, let me see. Sergio says, hang on, Sergio, hang on. Sergio says, Chrissy, well, if you miss me, you can wash that away by having me on stream anytime you'd like, since my sleeping schedule is what it's supposed to be. Well, you know what? If you want, I can actually, you know what? You can be one of my guests and we can talk like we did with Will. And Joanna, Joanna, would you like to also be on there? I want to be on the same stream as you. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. I'll tell you what I'll do. While I'm working, how about if I, just for a little bit, maybe I'll put our friends on here, like one person a week. So message me, let me know when you're free, and we shall organize it for sure. Okay, hang on, just let me go up here for sure. Yeah, okay. Rob says, I will try a third time, Chrissy. Coffee Cat is willing to join you on stream. Okay, all right. Who else? Okay. Oh, hello, Tammy. Hello, Tammy. Hello. How you going? Cherry says, Chrissy. Oh no, sorry. She didn't say Chrissy. She says, I've just had a practice on a toddler's portrait. I tried to put the darks in first, but it goes on unevenly on my Pastelmat and then doesn't move. I think I need more practice. You know what, Cherry? What you need is more layers, okay? Just keep at it. Don't give up. When I say more layers, I don't mean just 1, 2, or 3. I mean like 3, 4, 5, and 6 layers. So just keep at it. Lisa, hello. Yeah. So okay. So I've done a really nice point. Okay, and this is the Caran d'Ache blade. Okay, if you can see it, I don't know if you can. I don't know. You can see the name, but it says Caran d'Ache here, and that's a replaceable blade. All right. So I just wanted to show you that you can sharpen with this blade. All right. So. I'm doing a toddler right now. I feel your pain. Okay. All right. So here we go. And light pressure all the way. Okay, this is like a window pane here. It's like a window. So. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. Private message me, and next week we'll have a guest. So, let's do that, hey? Okay, here we go. Tammy says, Chrissy, did I miss any putting down on pigment yet? Did I miss any? No. You know what? I've been I think I almost started straight away, apart from the first few hellos, I've got to say. Yes, I'm a bit proud of myself for doing that. It's not my style. It's not my style. I just got to say hello to everyone, so. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. There's a window there. And that's a detail which I'll do at the end. So there we go. Peg says, another window. Yes, another window. I'm full of windows. That's what I am. I'm full of windows. Yes. Yeah. No, I think it would be nice to have have friends on, and you know if look, I understand, like sometimes, like if you don't want to show your face and stuff like that, but I think it's also because we talk with each other quite a bit. It's nice to sometimes to put the face to the avatar. And I know that we've had I know earlier on this year we had we had like a very big Zoom where we had a lot of friends on. That would be nice to do again one day. Yeah. Okay, the pressure that I'm doing here is extremely light, like light. And it's actually and it's I just wanted to also talk about share your art with Xrissart. I'm just like everyone's just putting on some magnificent artwork and working on some really, really wonderful artwork. Like I'm just like the quality of what people are doing is just amazing me. Like seriously, just please keep on sharing. Yeah, please keep on sharing. And if you're not a member, just go to share your art with Xrissart, ask to be a member, and the rules are very, very simple. Just be nice to each other, and I'm quite happy for you to share your pages and whatever projects that you're doing. Joanna says, Chrissy, if you invite me, I may actually consider face cam. That's the whole thing. I want to see your face. I may use a mask because they are so well, honey, if you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. But yes, no, the idea is to show your face like Will did. Okay, so that's the provisor. Come on and show your face. That's the idea. Okay. Because I know you do live streams on Twitch a lot. So, and for people that don't know, Coffee Cat does, who don't know, Coffee Cat, her name is Joanna, and she does digital art, and she and I mean, she's also got an Instagram channel. So, but she does live stream on Twitch. So. Yeah. Deb says wax pencils are more apt to have bloom. Yes. Yep. Yep. Oh, and I just wanted to see if everyone is keeping safe, and hope everyone is well. I don't know what it's like on your side of the world, but I hope everyone is keeping safe. Joanna says, Chrissy, I feel so bad every time you say that because I haven't been on Twitch so long. More Instagram. Yes, you have. Sorry, I beg your pardon. I need more people to bully me into streaming again. Oh. Or did you want me to bully you? I'll bully you. Get on there. Arnie says, Chrissy, maybe you should consider using Google Meeting. Then we can all faces. Yes, we can do that. Yeah. I've got to set another one up. How about that? Oh my gosh, don't hold me to it, but you know. But I would love to have everyone on again. That would be lovely. Yes, definitely. Okay. I suppose, I mean, you know what, Sneak says, Chrissy, how is your little corner of the world? Okay, thank you, Deb. You know what, we're okay. In my section, where I live, things are pretty contained as far as like COVID style. I know we're talking COVID. There are no real hot spots in where I live, but because I live about 2 hours. I'm 2 hours north of Sydney, and in Sydney it's a little bit more. Yeah, it's a bit more prevalent and more. I don't know how to explain it, but where I live, it's not so bad. We don't, some people wear masks and stuff like that, but, you know, there are sanitizing sections that, you know, as soon as you walk into a department store, you know, keeping a distance, social distancing and stuff like that. We're not too bad, but it's something which is, you know, it's always on our mind, isn't it? Like, we've always got to be very, very careful. So, but it's okay. It's okay. You know, as long as you wash your hands and sanitize whatever you do. Interested to see how everyone else is going. I know, yeah. What I'm actually interested in is the travel. Like, when is going to, you know, like when are people going to be able to travel overseas again? You know, I mean, there are borders within the countries and certain sections where people aren't allowed to come in and out. But I'm just wondering about travel. When is that going to happen? Like, I'm just thinking in my head. I mean, I don't know. Are they traveling? I don't know. If you had to choose only one set of pencils, which would it be? Oh, you mean coloured pencils or pastel pencils, Deb? I have to go. I'm going to choose a floor for my upstairs and attic and garage. Okay, Chandri, thank you so much for popping by to say hello. Nice to see you and good luck with choosing. Okay, Dave says, heading lockdown again. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, see. I mean, it's up and down here where I am too, but, sorry, in other states. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Pamela. Oh, okay. Good night. Got to go. Got to go now. Okay, Pamela. Thank you so much for popping by to say hello. Okay. Joanna says, Chrissy, Japan is opening up to a few countries. Long-term residents will be able to leave the country for travel again soon, but no lifting of restrictions otherwise. Yeah. Yeah, Oh, look, I'm using Derwent, okay? Derwent Pastel Pencil. It's called Seal, right? But there are only a few colours which I like to use, so... coloured pencils, if I was to choose. You know what? I'm really liking the Light Fast Derwent. I think, oh, you know what? Pablo Luminance, but I think Light Fast are the ones that I'm actually going, that's for me. Because I've had some really lovely experiences with the Light Fast lately, or the ones when I've been using them. So if everyone here so this is a really good question that Deb mentioned. If you had to choose one set of pencils, which would it be? I wonder what everyone else is thinking. What would be your choice? Interesting. Okay, Steve says, I agree with you on luminance, and that is my main choice of pencil. But for someone starting out with colour pencil, I recommend the less expensive polys, but still good quality, yes. Okay. Wendy says, hard question, Deb Sneaks. My go-to first is always luminance, and I fill in with my other brands. Interesting. Okay. Joanna says, Chrissy, my biggest problem isn't travel restrictions. It's that I don't want to be on the plane with potential idiots for 12 hours with the prospect of getting sick. I know. Yeah. There is that. I don't blame you for thinking that either, but... yeah. Tammy says, Chrissy, can you still order art supplies from the US to Australia? Yes. All sellers I bought from don't ship to Germany anymore since the world has changed. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, you know what you should do? Tell me what you want and I'll send it to you. It'll come to me, then I'll send it to you. How about that? Or maybe someone in Europe. Anyway, but I'm happy to do that for you. Okay, Steve says, my choice as far as quality is number 1, luminance, 2, polys, and then 3, everything else. Okay. That's about the order I go into, says Wendy. That sucks. Is Germany really strict with imports? No, we've been really good, actually, I've got to say. I'm not sure why. But so far so good. Okay. Need something darker here. Cherry says, Chrissy, have to go now for shopping and pharmacy. We'll watch back later. Okay, Cherry, thank you so much for popping by to say hello. Marcy says, Chrissy, I happened upon June coloured mechanical pencils. That's interesting. I've never heard of those. Got a free one with an older issue of Coloured Pencil magazine. Interesting. 2mm size coloured leads, and I love them. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Do tell. What do you like about them? That's interesting. Okay, Lisa says, number 1, polys, 2, prismas, 3, luminants. Wow. Gee, no one has said light fast yet. Must be the only one. Because I like Pablos. Like I would go Pablos before luminants. But that's me, hey. It's funny how we're all different in art. Our artists are all different. Okay. Sergio says, my personal favourites are Luminance, Polychromos and Derwent Light Fast, and then Derwent Drawing. Okay, Steve says, I'm still sitting on the fence about ordering Derwent Light Fast. What is it you like about Derwent Light Fast? Well, I tell you, I mean, I know that you've asked Sergi that, but I've used them. I've used Luminance. I mean, I love these. There's no tweet. I love them. But I used the Derwent Light Fast, and it could have been the surface. I think it might have been even the surface. And I used them solely, almost, I think, or most of, on this particular surface. Oh gosh, it's one of my cards, the back of the cards, and they just glided on that surface. So maybe this is why I'm saying that for me. I mean, I've used Luminance as well. I love them too, but yeah. With OMS, says Sergio. Okay, the colour range is what personally sold me for Derwent Light Fast. Unique dark shades which are impossible to find anywhere else. That's Derwent for you. They've got all these unusual colours, like hence like these pastel pencils. Yeah, it's hard. That's the colours. I always go for Derwent with the colours. Elsewhere, they layer without much difficulty, and the way that they blend. Yeah. There's that. Okay. Just, yeah, I like, and Deb says, I like using OMS. Okay. here's like changing the subject. Are you guys watching any shows now on like what are shows that you guys are watching these days? Just curious. Marcy says they are very precise, blend wonderfully with and without OMS. Built-in sharpeners in each pencil, almost feels like using coloured graphite. I use them for the memorial portrait of my boss. That's interesting. That's the one that you were Marcy, that you were talking about. That gold coloured mechanical pencil. Interesting. I think that's what you would say. Yeah. Lisa, you're watching Power Book 2, is that correct? What's that? What show is that? Power Book. Been watching Netflix. As well. Just finished up Umbrella Academy, now watching Veronica Mars. You know what, Umbrella Academy, Will, I was looking at that, and my son was also watching that. I'm thinking, oh, I've seen that advertised. I'd like to see that. Here we go. I think that's adding a bit of depth to that area there. I haven't heard of Veronica Mars. Gotta have a look at that. I haven't seen Veronica Mars. Don't go off at me. Joanna says, Chrissy, I just finished the American Barbecue Showdown on Netflix. Oh, okay. That show had me way too invested for a cooking show. It was glorious. I was genuinely excited. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes, it's the sequel to Power on Stars, says Lisa. Okay. Deb says nothing, no TV. Oh, wow. Okay. Sometimes when I just want to switch off, you know, when I just want to switch off. Sergi says, Chrissy, I am in an audiobook phase. I'm currently revisiting the Millennium series by Stig Larsson. Okay, you know I'm going to ask you what that is, don't you? There's no way I know what that is, but you'll have to enlighten me. That's what I have to do. Yeah, enlighten me. Steve says, I have plenty of both of those papers. So, oh, okay, all right. Yeah. Okay. Okay. always get scared when this is black pan. This is a black pan. I actually do scared. I get scared when I use black. I probably shouldn't, but I do. It's only because it makes things muddy where I don't want it to. Okay. Waiting for Witcher and Virgin River. Hope the second season's coming. I know. Witcher, I've seen the first. Oh my gosh, I love The Witcher. I mean, I've been even singing the songs, you know, so it's pretty bad when you start singing, you know, toss a coin to your Witcher. I mean, hello. But yeah. And it's even worse when you know all the words to that song. Anyway. But I love the soundtrack in The Witcher. Like, there are so many really, really nice songs there. Music, tracks. Excuse me. Nolani said, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, we've seen that, sorry. Okay, Sergio says, Chrissy, the first book of the series is called The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Oh, okay. I gotcha. All right. Yeah. Well, I know that book. Yes. It's actually quite heavy. Many heavy subjects in a very mature and yes. Nolani says, I do too. My husband calls it Netflix Hallmark show. Okay. Wendy says, Chrissy, it doesn't help that you listen to it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Oh my gosh, I didn't even say, no break. That's right. Yes, Wendy, it is over and over. Doesn't stop. Okay, Peggy says, Chrissy, Netflix has one season so far. It's new. It's called Arrival. Ooh, I have to have a look at all of these ones. Coffee Cat says, Chrissy, Toss a Coin is such a good song, isn't it? I love it. Well, I know it. And you know what? Henry Cavill, not bad on the eye, I've got to say. Hello. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's all I've got to say. Kathy says, yeah, I love those books. Sergio, I love those books. You know what? My husband Dave, read those books. He's not much into, fiction, but he read that. That's for sure. Deb says, I've been watching Portrait Artist of the Year on YouTube. Oh, yes. I really like that too. You know, it's really interesting how when you watch Portrait Artist of the Year, it's really interesting, like they've got the subject and they're painting from life. And it could be like they might be portrait artists, but then they've also got landscape as well. But just say, for argument's sake here, Portrait Artist of the Year, they'll have someone, a prominent celebrity, and the artist, there could be like about, I think, is it like 3 artists? Yeah, it's usually about 3 artists that are painting. And of course, there are different angles and of that artist, and it's really, really interesting to see what they come up with, because each artist has got a different medium that they use, a different style. And my thing is that what are the judges thinking when they're looking at these? This is what I'm interested in. So yeah. Barbara says, I have read the whole series of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Wow. That's also in a movie. That's gone to movie as well. but I don't think it's in English. I think it's in, or maybe it is actually. I think, is Daniel Craig in that one? I think Daniel Craig's in that one. I'm pretty sure. Wendy says, and no, I don't play that song, but that should tell you how much Chrissy repeats that song. Yeah, Nolani likes those too. Yeah, Sneak says, yeah, the semi-finals were blocked here. Oh, okay. Well, you know, but yes, they are on YouTube, aren't they? Yeah, the Portrait Artist of the Year, yeah. Yeah. So as you can see, lots of layers. I'm still going, lots of layers. I mean, I can still see a bit of the blue coming through, the blue, the Pastelmat coming through. So I've got a lot of layers to go through. As a reminder, help Chrissy out and hit the like button. Oh, Steve, you are such a nice person. Thank you so much for saying that. You're such a sweetie. Yep. If you like this video, or sorry, if you like this live stream, yeah. Sergio says, Chrissy, there is an English adaptation directed by David Fincher. Main character, yes, Daniel Craig. Yes, I think I've seen it. Like it's, yeah. Oh, but it's going back a while now, for sure. You know what's really funny? Actually, you're going to laugh at me now. Truly, you're going to laugh at me. On Netflix, Bumblebee, you know, the Transformers, as actually it's new, like it's come out. And of course, you know, I love all of those kind of things too. And of course, I've started watching that. It's only a movie, but I had to stop it and start it. But yeah, are you guys into that? Sergi says, Deb says, Chrissy, part of the criteria is whether the artist's perspective is new. If they have a style that is uniquely theirs, and if they see the ability, yes, to grow as, yes, I know, I've noticed that too. Sometimes like they might not like exactly what that artist has done. I have heard them say, but they're, if they see that the artist is showing potential, yeah, for the artist to grow, yeah, they do, you know, push them, you know, push them ahead. Yes, I've seen that too. What's his name? That the judge, the fellow. What's his name? He's Asian, but he's got a English accent. What's his name? Bugger. I can't remember what it is. He's got glasses, tall, lanky. He's an artist. Oh, geez, I can't remember his name. Anyway, I can see him in my head. I know who I'm talking about. Marcy says, I just watched My Octopus Teacher. I think that was the name, but I don't remember if it was on Netflix or Amazon Prime. It was amazing. My Octopus Teacher. What was all that about? I'll have to have a look. Barbara says Thai. Thai? Is that a movie? Is that a series? All right. Okay. Shouldn't blow, but anyway. Oh, that's right, Ty, the judge's name. Yes, Ty. Yes. That's the judge's name. Oh, way to go, Barbara. Yes, Ty Shin. It's got something like that. Oh, that's okay. After the stream, I'll probably have a look. Tyson Scherenberg or something like that. Scherenberg. The judge for Portrait Artist of the Year. There we go. I said, yeah. Scherenberg. Yes, something like that. Yes, there you go. Nolani, thank you so much. Yep, that's the one. I mean, I couldn't even pronounce it properly. I don't even know if I was pronouncing it properly. Kathy says, Chrissy, I know you've been working on that area for ages now and it's looking really good at last. Is that a tall window in the background? Yes, it is, Kathy. Yes, it is. My God. Yes, it is. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Yes. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I shouldn't blow. It's black too. There we go. I think that's looking much better now. Okay. Takes a while. Here we go. Oh no, it's still, no, it's too bright. Okay, all right, cool stuff. Marcy says, it's a documentary filmed in the underwater kelp forest in South Africa. Beautifully done and heartwarming. Ooh, okay. That's the My Octopus Teacher. Gotcha. Okay, Sneak says, I saw people using pastels and the application was so heavy, I don't know how you could possibly have it adhere without fixative. And it all depends how much pressure, I think, Deb, that they put on the surface. I think that's definitely got a lot to do with it. Steve says, well, folks, I have to go and make some breakfast. If this stomach gets loose and starts looking for food, we're all in trouble. Last time I jumped on a cow and started biting it. Like, how do you think of these things? That's what I want to know. Enjoy your breakfast, says Deb. All right. Well, you know what? It's coming close to finishing time as well for me here, but yeah. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to leave it here, but I'm going to keep on working on it. I think I really need to finish this as quickly as possible. But it'd be interesting to see how I get on with the face. I think that's something which I need to do in concentration when people aren't watching me and when there's no pressure. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Tammy says, run before the next cow comes along. Oh my gosh, how funny. All right, well, I think that's probably my cue as well, because we're coming up to 12 o'clock, midnight here, you know. This is what happens, like a bit like Cinderella here. But I just wanted to say, thank you so much. Thank you so much for keeping me company. It's just been wonderful. You know, you guys are fabulous. So maybe next week we might have a guest. For the people that have put their hand up, I might give you guys a call, or please message me. Message me within the next day or so and we can set it all up. Oh, that's right. Wendy says, Chrissy turning into a pumpkin. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. So maybe next week we'll have a guest. How about that? But you know what? I just wanted to say, thank you so much. I'll see you all, you know, same bat channel. And we'll talk all things art next week again. So bye for now, everyone.